I really love the new Reroll feature in the Tier 81 gear. It turns my gear into all recommended gold attributes. Welcome to the Meta Instinct channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through everything about Tier 81 gear tips and how the new Reroll and Re-attune system works. Let's start with the fundamental and tips. First, gear's tier is bound to your solo level. To access the latest Tier 81 gear, you must upgrade your solo level to level 12. Don't worry about your old gear. They are not wasted. When a new tier unlocks, your previous gear can be added in the arsenal, and they give you bonuses based on gear mastery. So even outdated gear still gives you long-term value. There are many ways of getting new gear, but the most efficient way is by farming gear echoes from campaign bosses or outpost battles, then exchanging them for the legendary gear custom chest. The gear from this chest is guaranteed to be legendary. You can also exchange legendary Melodic Stones to guarantee a gold quality attribute during tuning. Attunement stones are also essential because they allow you to attune your new gear and unlock the final attribute. However, farming gear echoes requires energy, and energy is limited. So here is an important tip. You should start saving energy at least 3 days before the next solo level unlock date. By doing this properly, you can accumulate up to 550 energies. The moment the new solo level unlocks, you can immediately spend that energy. This can give you 55 gear echoes right away, allowing you to exchange new gear and materials immediately. At the same time, try to save at least 2,500 jade fish. When the new solo level unlocks, you can exchange 25 gear chests instantly. Now let's talk about a very important material. Some gear pieces have an icon at the bottom left corner in white, gold, or purple. These gears are crucial for tuning. White icon material guarantees the tuned attribute is legendary plus at max value. It is the most wanted material. Gold and purple icon materials guarantee the tuned attribute is legendary and epic respectively. But there is more. During tuning, this material could trigger goldstone resonance by chance and produce a melodic stone with the same quality. Instead of one, you could get 2 guaranteed attributes if you're lucky. If you recycle this material instead of using it for tuning, you will only get 1 melodic stone back. But then you will miss the chance to trigger goldstone resonance and gain an extra one for free. So do not recycle them. Use them as tuning material instead. And if you use auto-recycle, always make sure to exclude gears with material attributes. After you fully tune a gear, you can move on to attuning. Attuning adds the final attribute, also known as the attune effect. It requires an attunement stone to perform. For offensive gears such as weapons, discs, and pendants, the attune effect boosts penetration in various paths. For defensive gears like helm, armor, greaves, and bracer, it boosts one of the martial arts skills from the path you select. Make sure to choose the path you are currently using so you can benefit fully from the boost. Last tip, we can easily switch gear sets using the switch function. If you decide to change your path later, you can always adjust your gear accordingly without starting everything from zero. If you're buying bundles and where wins me, you might be overpaying. The same bundle costs different prices in different countries. A $100 bundle can cost more in some regions, but much less in others, such as Japan. Taking advantage of these regional prices on your own is complicated and risky, but GemZ can handle everything for you. With GemZ, a $100 bundle can cost as low as $88 for the first-time customer. Click the link in the description and start saving today with GemZ. Now let's talk about the Reroll feature in Tier 81 gear. Tuning produces random attributes which we don't have control. If you got an irrelevant attribute, you were stuck with it. But now we can reroll 1 tuned attribute per gear thanks to this feature. Before you can use this feature, you must complete the attune process. Then, the attribute icons will start shining. Pick one unwanted attribute other than the first and last to reroll. Next, pick a path at the right. The path is a pool of recommended attributes for that path, and you can view them in the tuning affix pool. I'm currently using Stone Split my path, so I will pick this path for the reroll. Since the attributes in the pool is recommended, I can expect a better attribute after rerolling. But be careful. Each gear can only be rerolled once, and the material is very limited. Reroll requires 1 retuning stone and 1 melodic stone. You can only get 1 retuning stone per week from the Battle Pass shop and 2 one-time retuning stones from Path Trial rewards. Because of that limitation, you must be selective. If a gear has multiple unwanted attributes, rerolling it is usually not worth it. For example, this gear has physical defense affinity rate that I don't want, and the first attribute is purple. I will not waste a retuning stone on it. But if a gear only has 1 unwanted attribute and everything else is gold and recommended, that is the perfect candidate. For example, I had a pendant with only 1 unwanted attribute. After re-rolling, I got agility bonus. Now the gear has all gold recommended attributes. Re-attune. Re-attune works similarly to re-roll, but for the attune effect. It requires 1 attunement stone and 1 alteration stone. You can get 2 alteration stones weekly from the Battle Pass shop and 4 one-time alteration stones from Path Trial. Just like re-rolling, you must choose a path, and the new attribute will come from that path's attune pool. However, Re-attune does not guarantee improvement. The new attribute can still be purple. For example, my first Re-attune gave me a purple attribute that boosted Stormbreaker's special skill. You can choose to replace the old one or reject it. If you reject it, the new attribute is stored in history. Later, if you regret your choice, you can recall it using 20 Echo Jade. The good thing is Re-attune can be repeated multiple times until you are satisfied. For example, the Stone Split build relies heavily on Thundercry Blade's charge skill. Thus, I'll re-attune the gear until I get this charge skill boost. Alright, it is the end of the sharing today. If you would like me to go deeper into the attribute section like attribute attack, precision, or affinity, please let me know in the comment. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. I'm Alan from Meta Instincts. See you in the next video.